Do you know that Mark 11:24 in the scriptures is the key to unlock any door in your life? Yes. You see that Bible verse, Mark 11:24. That is the key to unlocking any door in your life. That is not just a simple instruction on how to pray. It's also packed with the secret of prayer. And what is the essence of prayer? The essence of prayer is so that you manifest things you want to experience, your heart desire, your dream, okay? That thing you've been wanting for a long time, you manifest it in your physical world. That particular Bible verse holds the key to unlock any door in your life, okay? This is what I'm about to reveal to you, the deeper meaning of that particular Bible verse. My name is Abushi from the Depth Foundation, a non-religious organization that teaches the Bible as a map of inner transformation. By that, we mean that the teachings of the Bible are the psychological dramas that is taking place in your consciousness as we speak. It also means that the characters in the Bible are not people that lived on earth just like you and I are living today. They are actually personification of your consciousness and its different attribute. Okay, this is hard to take, but that's the truth. Okay, so let's use Mark to reveal what we mean a little bit. Okay, Mark 11:24 says, when you pray, believe that you have already received. Now note, he didn't say believe that you will receive. He said believe that you have already received. Okay, now let's break it down. The reason why I want to do this is to show you how it is the key to unlocking any door, and how you can then start using that key to unlocking any door, any particular door you want to experience in your physical life, in your life, basically. Okay, be it the door of health if you're currently sick, be it the door of prosperity if you're currently lacking, be it the door of abundance, be it the door of joy, peace, whatever door, even the door of buying a new car, building a house, having iPhone, getting married, having kids, okay? All doors. That particular verse holds the key to unlocking all doors. So, okay, so now he says, when you pray, believe that you have already received it, okay? That's where that secret lies. So there are two things involved here. There are two states, okay, packed together. One is a state of when you still have that dream, that desire, that one thing, that thing you want, to experience in your physical world. That's your desire. That's your dream. Okay. It is not yet there in your physical world. You still have it as a dream. So that's that prayer. When you pray, okay, you're praying about that thing you want it. So that's one state. So the state of desire. Now, the next state that is also captured in that Bible verse is the state of fulfillment, because believe that you have already received is saying act as though you have what it has been fulfilled already. Okay, now it's telling you that is the way your prayer can be answered. What that means is it is telling you that when you move from a state of desire to a state of fulfillment, a state of desire is when you're still, you have it in mind, okay? You still have it as a dream. That's a state of desire. Now, when you move from that state of desire to a state of fulfillment, that's the only time you'll be able to draw that particular thing you want to experience in your physical world into your life, okay? So there are two states, state of desire, state of fulfillment, okay? So to be able to now draw that thing into your physical life, you need to make a move from one state to another. That's why the original meanings of the word that was translated prayer, okay, in Greek is motion towards. So you're now moving, you're making a motion from a state of desire to a state of fulfillment. That is the only way you'll be able to attract that experience, be it, fruitfulness, be it companionship, be it marriage, be it wealth, be it health, whatever, be it even wisdom, okay? You can attract that in your physical world. So now the question here now is, how do you make that move now? We've not understood there is state one, state two. State one, state of, desire. State two, state of fulfillment. How do I make that move? That is what I want to reveal to you. Okay. My name is Abuchi from the Deaf Foundation, as I said. Join us every Sunday on Genti YouTube Faith, YouTube Facebook, okay, and Deaf Foundation IP YouTube channel, where we reveal this original, deeper meanings of the Bible teachings to help you live a transformative life, to help you live a life that you mold by yourself, you are in control of, a life that makes you the architect of your destiny, okay? So make sure you join us this Sunday. Now, back to, what I'm trying to explain. How do you now make that move? Okay? The way to make that move is through that word that is there, believe. So how do you believe? The way you believe is by feeling. So for you to have a desire is simply a thought, okay, that has not generated enough feeling, an intense feeling. Because once a desire generates an intense feeling, it's on its way to manifestation in your physical world. Okay. So it means that the secret of creation is feeling. Okay. So to make that move, you need to feel. You need to feel. Okay. So you need to feel as though you already possess that healthfulness. Okay. Now, how do you feel as though you already possess that healthfulness? Okay. It's by going into your imagination, okay? Remove your attention from that unhealthfulness, okay? Focus in your imagination, in your mind's eyes. Focus your attention on that wish fulfilled, okay? How do you do that? Let me give you a practical example. All you need to do is to, first of all, think of an event that would occur if you've already achieved that desire. So for example, healthfulness. What will be an event that will occur if you've already achieved that desire? It is your family member, your friend, your neighbor, whoever you want to pick, telling you congratulations, you are now healed. In your consciousness, not verbal speaking, not in the physical world, in your consciousness. Okay. So now, the moment you have defined who, whether it's your spouse, whether it's your friend, whether it's your family member that will tell you that congratulations, okay, in your mind's eye, you keep that aside. Now, the next thing you need to do is to fix what we call the time-space impression. Now, the essence of all of this thing is to give that desire, okay, tones of reality in your mind's eyes, because that's the only way it can be bettered in your physical world. So time-space impression, you fix the space. So the space is where, in the part of your house where you're going to stay, why that person is telling you that congratulations, and you accepting. The person will say that congratulations to you in your mind's eyes, and you have to accept it. So you need to define a place. Is it in your bedroom sitting on the bed, or is it in your sitting room sitting on the couch? Okay. So you need to define that place. Okay. Now, the next thing you define is the time. So what is the time? Now, let me tell you what the time is. You remember those days when, you would say today feels like Sunday, but it's not Sunday, but it feels like Sunday. Or you will say today feels like Saturday. Or you say today feels like Monday. Like me, I know my Monday very well, because Monday is a stressful day in the office for me, the most stressful day. I have meeting from morning till night. So I already know how my Monday feels. Okay. So what that indicates is that time in itself does not exist. If you look at it critically, you will see that time does not exist. We are the one that psychologically gives existence to time. Okay. So it means that you can actually create time in your consciousness. Okay. So to now fix that time impression, what do? You pick a day you want to experience that event that would show you have already achieved your desire. Okay. Your wish is already fulfilled in a particular place, be it in your sitting room on the bed, or in your, in your sitting room on the couch, or in your bedroom on the bed. So you now fix a time. You know how Monday feels to you, because that's why you usually say today feels like Monday, today feels like Tuesday, today feels like Christmas. So you know how Monday feels to you, you know how Sunday feels to you, you know how Saturday. So you need to pick any of those days you're familiar with how it feels to you. Okay, so if it's Saturday, so what you're trying to create is a condition that that desire had been fulfilled on that Saturday. So you pick that Saturday, all these things you're doing it in your consciousness, okay? You know the feeling of that Saturday. So you're sitting in your bedroom on the bed on a Saturday, and your friend or your family member or whoever is it you want to pick to congratulate you on your health, healed, is in front of you. You bring the person closer in front of you in your imagination, okay? And you hear the person tell you congratulations in your imagination. And what you must do, two things you will do. One is you must accept that congratulations. Thank you. You see yourself, both of you, happy where the person is telling you congratulations, you accept it. Okay, that's one. Then the next thing, when you come out of that imaginative event, the imaginative activity you just played in your mind's eye, okay, continue to persist in that feeling of your wish fulfilled. I bet you, if you do this, okay, you can unlock any door in this world. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks or says, okay? You do not need the aid of anyone, not me, not your GU, not your spiritual director, not your prophet, not your prophetess. You don't need to go to mountain. You don't need to pay tithe. You don't need to pay offering. You don't need to drink olive oil. You don't need holy water. You don't need holy hanky. You don't need holy key. You don't need, all you need is the power of your imagination, okay? That is how to unlock any door in your physical world. And by the way, this is how you've been unlocking all the doors in your physical world, but it's just that you didn't know it, okay? So I hope you have learned something today. Practice this thing, okay? And our advice, the best way to do it would be, let it be the last thing you play in your imagination just before you go to sleep every day, okay? And persist in it. And I bet you, okay, the bridges of incident will align. The universe will rearrange itself to make that condition appear in your physical world. I have experienced it, okay? So I am teaching you something that is experiential to me. This is not philosophy. It's something that is experiential to me. It is the power of the mind that unlocks any door in your life. Join us every Sunday, like I said. See you.